We play.
We fight.
We conquer.
Welcome to the Freak Show. I'm your host, Bobby McSquiggums, and today, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to take a journey, an adventure, outing, it's fine, into Rogue Waters. It's Rogue Waters by Ice Code Games and Tripwire Presents, or Presents, I'm not really sure which. Released on September 30th, 2024, and they just sent a code over my way last night, and here we are today to dive in and explore the world of Rogue Waters. But before we begin and do any of that stuff, we had this pop up right as we launched the game. Ahoy! Here be a tale of cursed immortal... Alright, we'll stop. Here be a tale of cursed immortal pirates who have nothing left to lose, and a sea of plunder to gain. During the game, your crew will suffer wounds, and you will fail more often than not. Progress saves automatically and often. We call that the anti-kernel. Anyway, choices, they have consequences. But this curse is also a blessing. Time, it heals all wounds, and no mistake will cause permanent harm. Your skills and pirate treasures will only grow as you sail the Rogue Waters. Alright, so that's what we're doing. And it is going to be glorious and sweet, nice styles with a Z. Okay, select profile for new game. Well, we got three options. We're going to go with the first one. Okay, we have Story, Normal, Hard, and Heroic I, or Heroic 1. Alright, Story is suggested for players who prefer a story-driven playthrough over a tactical challenge. Lower power and complexity of enemy units and ships. Normal, the way the game is intended to be played in general. A fair tactical challenge for new players. Power and complexity of enemy units rise. It's 10% experience gained, 10% blueprints gained, 10% glass gained. And then we move on to the slightly rougher and tumbler version. Hard, a slightly rougher tactical challenge for turn-based gamer enthusiasts. Or turn-based games enthusiasts, I guess. Alright. Power and complexity of enemy ships rise, 20, 20, and 20. And finally, the brutal tactical challenge for experienced players. It's Heroic 1. Power and complexity of enemies, of course, rise. Alright, so 30 across the board. We're going to go with the normal difficulty, because I don't know exactly how. Honestly, I could probably survive hard, maybe even squeeze out a heroic every once in a while, but we're going to go with normal. Look, it's glass. Which apparently is its own resource, and critically important, maybe, to something. I don't know. This looks really cool, though.
We're in for a fight, Captain. Yeah. The company's here.
Sweet. I wanted to get my hands on this since just prior to release, and I put in a request, and they did get back to me, which is nice. It was a little close to release, so I don't begrudge them, taking a few days, because obviously release is super big, important thing. So hopefully it's doing well. I haven't actually checked in on it on Steam. Sometimes people are like, "Oh, it's terrible," even though it's really great. I've seen that many times. But hopefully this one's doing well. It's received well. It looks cool. I mean, look at this dude right here, right? What the heck is that? That's incredible. I love it. All right, anyway, let's go. We're in for a fight. Yeah, the captain's here.
Between us and our treasure.
It's Groot.
Unwise.
It's Groot. It's Groot in pirate form.
They look terrified. Let's show them why they should be.
Indubitably.
Awaiting orders, sir.
Welcome to Rogue Waters. I love the crab with the bucket on his head. Body thing. Sweet. Sorry, I'm mesmerized by him. I love him so much. This section will lead you through the basics of he has a weapon. You can't show me crabs with weapons. That's, sorry. Section lead you basics of the game. Even if you are an experienced player, we do not recommend skipping the tutorial. That's why I can do it for you guys. Then you can skip it if you want. There are a bunch of original and exciting mechanics that we wish to clarify. I'm here for original and exciting mechanics. Skirmishes are the core of Rogue Waters. Tactical battles between your pirates and various enemies. Each skirmish comprises of rounds, and each round consists of a single turn for the player and enemies. During a turn, you move and attack with all your units. You win when all the enemies are defeated. Sweet. So each team has a turn. I like it. Each unit has at least one attack ability, which usually ends the turn. To use the attack ability, select and then confirm the target. Basic attacks deal low damage and typically push the enemy with an advanced movement of the attacking unit. Okay. You confirm the attack by clicking the enemy. The attack deals 1 damage to their hit points. When they lose all their hit points, it is defeated. Oh, so we're low HP. I see. I don't love that. I like higher numbers. Bigger numbers are always better, in my opinion. That doesn't mean that low numbers are bad. It's just bigger numbers are better, right? I like seeing, like, I did 12,000 damage and stuff like that. I might be exaggerating slightly. Can I go back? Okay. I didn't know. It sounded like I double-clicked or something. During an attack, a unit usually tries to close the distance to hit the opponent by moving 1 cell forward. Meanwhile, trying to avoid the attack, the target opponent moves 1 cell backward. Okay. It's a little back and forth. Move the unit up to their movement. What? What do you mean? Is this the guy I have selected? Oh, are we just we're just in? Oh, okay.
Shall I show you how it's done?
Okay, I got it. The attacks become more deadly when the opponent has an obstacle behind them. In such a case, the opponent bumps into the obstacle and receives additional damage, but they still move to one of the cells behind them. Okay, that makes sense.
Must I do everything
Well, I mean,
myself?
he would have if he didn't die. You could also push the opponent into another unit. In this situation, both the target and the unit they collide with will receive damage. Okay, that's an interesting mechanic. I like that. So we're going to take out this guy by pushing him in, and he's going to die because he takes additional damage. Beautiful.
So strong.
In each round, all units can move a number of cells up to their movement value. Usually, but this limit can... Usually 2. Oh, okay, sorry. I thought it was like, well, 1 and a 2. Okay. Usually 2 is your limit for your movement. Got it. This limit can be extended or lowered via various traits or buffs. Sure. When the target unit has nowhere to retreat while being attacked, it receives even more damage. It's a +2. Alright, so we move here. He's got nowhere to go. And we shall fence him and take him down for 3. But look at him with the cool giant weapon. Oh, I like the little, like, back and forth, like, the attack and the blocking. And it's nice. Oh, and he just falls into the drink. Okay.
War will come, but the wind be on our side. Full speed ahead, Mr. Wilkes.
Thank you, Captain Groot.
If you think it best, Captain.
Don't be troubled, Mr. Wilkes. The captain hasn't steered us wrong yet.
Don't worry, there's still time. We got an old cannon breaker. Okay. Cool so far. Okay, I like those mechanics. It's a bit different because usually you post up in one spot. So it is interesting to see that, like, you're constantly moving. There's an ebb and a flow, literally, back and forth. Most thought the Eye of the Drowned Goddess to be a legend, but Captain Blackbone, aka Captain Groot, had been in search of the artifact since before you joined his crew. Now it seemed whatever madness infected the captain had spread to the company as well. We're almost there. See the fog rising above the water. I don't know why he sounds like a dwarf. He does. I'm so sorry. They say your eyes are the first to go, old dog. Aye, the thick fog, just as you said there'd be. Your grip tightens on your cutlass. You'd rather fight the company than face your captain's wrath if they beat you to the prize. A hunt for the Eye of the Goddess. Captain, the company's ship is sinking. What are your orders? You decide, lad. You'll be a captain in my fleet soon enough. The crew must get used to your command. A bit of caution's in order. Take only what is easy to reach. All or nothing. Get all the cargo you can before it sinks. Yeah, no, I'm gonna... This one. We're gonna be cautious. Well said, lad. Let's get moving, then.
Come now.
Sail
So
away,
Captain, he can count on
sail
you.
away.
Make a choice, or I'll make it for you.
All right, comes to get okay. On the region map, you steer your pirate ship by selecting the next destinations of your raids, such as hostile ships that you can plunder, ports where you can purchase equipment, or mysterious places that may unveil unexpected adventures. On the region map, you will frequently encounter enemy ships. Before you decide which one to attack, you can examine their tooltip, which describes their specialization and the loot they are carrying. Oh, I didn't realize it was going to be like that. So this is going to... Okay, that's interesting. I'm not opposed to that. I just didn't realize that's what it was. So, essentially, we have very akin to... Are they roguelike adventures, I guess? Where you basically, you have a starting point, then you have branching paths, and you choose what your next spot is going to be. Almost like a choose your own adventure, you know, your own path type situation. Okay. So, it's a blocking sloop. The company is trying to block our way with this puny ship. Left alt to inspect? Oh, we just can see all of them. Okay. All three of them are exactly the same. Can we see the overview map? What is T? Okay. What is G? Okay. Well, I'm going to go to the middle.
Hoist the flag.
Speed up.
Your stations.
Aye, sir. Hoist the flag at your stations. Most encounters start with a sea battle consisting of 3 rounds of closing in on the opponent. After that comes the boarding, resulting in a skirmish. Okay. In each turn, you have a certain number of commands or command points, CP, to spend on firing the cannons. Each cannon deals particular damage, either constant or within a specific range. Select the cannon you wish to fire and then its target. If you don't want to spend all CP, press End turn button to proceed to the next turn. Before you give your orders, the enemy has already prepared what they plan to do with their command points. You can see it in the form of red indicators and arrows leading from the enemy cannons to your ship assets. The number of CP the enemy has is hidden and it's related to the ship's size. Alright, they're going to shoot this cannon with that cannon.
Cannons, sound off.
So I can stop it by double
Shot,
tapping
Mr.
that.
Wilkes.
How much CP do we have left? Just one?
All cannons, fire!
Alright, so those are... We have 2 command points there, and we've been basically taking out their cannons. They only have 1, apparently, each shot, to prevent them from being able to hit us.
Fire!
There we go. We took out all of their cannons.
You
Kinda
all right,
worked.
lad? You look pale as a ghost.
Well, you know.
It's been 2 days since I last slept. Nothing a stout bottle of grog can't fix.
You do enjoy your salty seawater drink, don't you?
Focus! If we lose that treasure thanks to your rudderless squawk, I'll sew your trap shut with a marlin spike.
That does sound painful. At the start of a skirmish, you may deploy a maximum of 4 crew members on the tactical map. Sorry, to do this, select a unit and choose where to place them. The crew that wasn't chosen stays in reserve and can be deployed in later rounds to replace the dead. When your crew is ready, confirm with the fight button. As the name suggests, a pawn may not be the strongest nor the smartest, but in larger numbers they can pose a threat. He attacks with a standard fencing move. The flintlock poses a significant threat from a distance. He deals substantial damage at the target. If the unit he targets does not manage to take cover behind an obstacle. If he doesn't have a target, he finds one among the visible units. Alright, so we got flintlock boys, and we got Pawnee Bones, the Pronopawns. Alright, so we can bring out old Capitan, we can bring out several mates, and we can bring out Mr. Cutter. Not to be confused with Mr. Cutter. Alright, well, I think that's fine. Aye, we're here, me matey.
Do not tarry. Our destiny's at hand. You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Prepare for incoming. Well, I didn't mean to actually fully do that, but prepare for incoming attacks. Removes bleeding, heals 1, applies armor 1. It's a damage thing. Okay,
Who
got
has
it.
me back?
I mean, I guess that's what we're doing. Okay, every pirate unit can perform a prepare action, healing them, granting them temporary armor. I'm gonna try these rope things. Every ship can be equipped with various objects that your units can interact with, such as ropes. When a unit enters a cell with a rope, it gains the ability to move over a considerable distance. After that rope is used up, it disappears from the ship deck. Huh. I wish I knew that beforehand, but we're going in. The mates are going to do some silly things. When a unit starts its turn engaged next to an opponent, its movement is reduced by 1. If all engaging enemies are defeated or moved away before the unit moves, it can use normal movement. Alright, so there's some interesting stuff going on here.
Aye, Captain.
Had I figured out the rope thing earlier, things would have been a little bit different. But it's okay. We took down the flintlocks with the people.
They know they're outmatched.
Okay. So what happens if we hit them into an ally? I'm curious. Oh, we hurt our ally. Oh. Well, I don't know that I like that. Can I? Oh, I can undo. Okay. Because we got this.
They're not human.
I'm salty, sir.
And then if we go... Okay, and we can rotate the camera. Okay,
So
cool.
close to the plunder, laddies.
And then we go here.
Can you feel it?
Orders?
And then we let the mate take care of a business.
Ah, this mask. Can't.
Mr. Wilkes, man the ship. Give us ample warning once you get a whiff of them foxy bastards.
Very nice. Good job, boys. Now, do they gain experience, or how does this work?
Aye, Captain. The moment they show on the horizon.
Cutter, my lad, you're coming with me. I need you close.
Yes, Captain Crow. Okay, so no one took, like, permanent damage. These two guys got hurt, but they seem to be fine. Okay, this is our ship status. Okay, alright. Everything seems to be fine. So, are we going to get, like, better equipment? Are we going to get better units? Are we going to level them up? I don't know how any of this works, to be 100% honest. But I am quite curious. I would also like to see a map, like an overview map of the path that we're on. And, like, what branching things are coming. But I guess we don't get to see that, or... Maybe we do somehow. I just don't know how. All right, well, the Temple of the Goddess. This must be it.
Last.
It's probably just the short thing to get through the tutorial. It's there. After years of fruitless search, you found the Temple of the Goddess. It looks too old to have been built by mortal hands. The dark potential clings to the place, promising fortune or death. Bring that lantern, Cutter. Look at that wall. That symbol. Ain't that the eye? You examine the stone runes. So much like the ones in the ancient texts Blackbone made you study. You became quite familiar with these spidery symbols. The goddess's sight is upon you, you read. Sounds a bit ominous for your liking. Look there, upon the altar, the drowned goddess's blessed eye. Go on, Cutter, you go first. Oh, if I would have known. Sorry. Aye, aye, Captain. You've been after this for years. Shouldn't you be the first to lay hands on it? Yeah, that one. Oh, I don't mind sharing the honor, lad. You'll impress the men. Go on, boy. And as you near the altar, a deep rumble echoes through the chamber. The temple walls shiver. You may not have much time. There on the dais, a strange skull affixed with a dazzling gemstone. Was this the goddess herself? Such thoughts fill you with dread. Yet, your shaking hand reaches for the gemstone. It comes out easy, like it wants to be free. It feels warm in your hand. Pretty stone, eh? Here, have a closer look. A voice in my head, huh? Who? You start to ask, but then your hand is thrusting the sharp stone towards your eye, and you can't stop. Oh, well, that's lovely. Screams fill the temple. It takes a moment to realize they're yours. You see only blood, feel heat from the stone pulsating, taking root. You feel something else, deep under the surface. Something stirs, calling for you. That shape, some kind of monster? That was kind of a cool start to our adventure.
What have you done, boy?
Well, you know, I didn't really like that eye, I guess, probably, maybe.
My eye! I've lost my damn eye!
Yeah, you sort of did.
Ooh, it hurts.
Yes.
It hurts, Mummy. Ha! Just but a scratch, love. You'll have worse forward done.
Well, that's comforting.
Feel that thrashing in your skull?
Yeah.
You've woken the beast. Let's see if you've got the sand to bring it to heel before it tears you apart.
You ain't got the sand.
So, our old friend has come back to embrace us once again. Ready yourselves, mateys! It's the Kraken!
Release the Kraken! Awesome. Wait. Whoa. All of these people. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, okay. Whale tail, huh? Well, this is going to be interesting. You ain't got the sand. Well.
Why pester me?
Come on.
Can't you kill these piddly twat slugs yourselves?
Uh-huh. Command the sea monsters. During your raids, you will be able to rescue and command mythical sea monsters. Well, that's a twist. Select the Kraken ability and unleash its tremendous power to wipe out the rifleman column. I will definitely do that. Right now, it's going to happen. Kraken Tentacle Slam. How does this work? Do I just... Yes, do that. Do that thing. Hello, Flintlockers. Well, this just got much easier. It's got one use, huh? And it took us 3 abyssal ether. What is the play here? Well, I think our initial play is just to knock him in the drink.
I'll run you through.
And then we
I would,
take
sir,
care of
but I
these
don't know
boys.
how.
Where did we go wrong?
And now I... If I go here, can I knock him into the other guy? Kind of.
Oh, so strong.
Belay that order.
Bye.
They're not human.
There you are, boy. Come, let's see your eye. Painful, eh? We'll soon have that sorted.
I don't think so.
Ahoy! Someone fetch me a knife.
Oh, absolutely not.
Have you lost your mind?
You're the lunatic here, boy. What possessed you to steal from your captain? And in such a permanent way?
Well,
No matter. I'll just have it back. Bring me my treasure, now!
You cold-blooded bastard! Come and get it yourself!
oh, Cutter's just like, okay.
If you take one more step, you'll fall to the caverns below. There's nowhere left to run. He's coming.
What are you doing? Stop! That's an order!
Warned you.
Well, that's weird. We definitely were betrayed, it's true. That's our Steam achievements you guys can't see there. Okay, so our crew is now, we have no ship, and we're the one-eyed guy man person, Mr. Cutter. Okay, and we got experience for enemies, 650, plus a region reward. Cool, so a total, plus a 10% bonus, so a total of 825 experience. We did not collect any cannons or modules, so that didn't really help us. But we did get a little bit of gold, so 250 plus a 10%, I guess maybe, or we got 10% glass, or gold turns into glass. I don't know how that works, but we have 68 glass, so that.
Wakey, wakey.
Hello.
Is that Cutter? Quick, boys! Get him out of the water! Bloody hell, he's breathing!
Wait, why are you guys being nice to me?
What? Wilkes!
Oop.
Blackbone
Oh, no.
wants it.
I'm sorry.
Where's my cutlass?
I don't know why my my hand opted to double click there. It might be possessed. So I think if you guys pause at just the right moment, you can read what that said. I'm going to do that post recording so I can see what the heck I missed. I'm sorry.
Easy. Just found you face down in the temple pool, lad. Seems the goddess brought you back for a reason.
He's missing an arm.
Took her time, didn't she? What's it been? 14 years?
Wait, what? Really?
14 years? I remember this voice in a dream. My head.
Well, I guess that explains why they're willing to work with me now.
Come, a little rum will warm your bones.
Indubitably.
Mr. Wilkes, what ship lies at anchor there? It's magnificent.
We've been working on it, in hopes of having a captain once more.
What happened to Blackbone?
It's yours to command, Captain Cutter. Oh, how pleased I am to speak those words. Come, the sooner we set sail, the better.
It's okay.
The world changed while you were gone. Better to see it with your own eyes. Sorry.
After Blackbone's betrayal, you found yourself in a hidden underwater cove. It is now your hub, which you can expand and improve. Fortunately, you found some stashed glass. Put together with the measly booty you had on you, you've now got enough to recruit your first specialist. Go to the tavern to do so. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think we will go to the tavern to get our specialist in our next episode. Cool start, cool ideas, concepts. It is a bit of a different take on just your tactical turn-based maneuvering and combat and stuff. The ebb and flow, the back and forth of combat, really pushing enemies into like various different positions. Like positioning is a really big key factor in this. And planning ahead to like, all right, I'm going to move this character here, I'm going to move this character there, and then they're going to collide, and then once this one's in place, we can push this one into that one, and then we'll take them both out. Like, it's a lot of very cool ideas and concepts coming together. And hopefully they balanced everything around that, and it works as well as it seems like it will. I'm curious. I'm excited. I always like seeing a different take, a different way of doing things. And here they're focusing on that, so we'll see. All right, folks, if you want more information about the game, where to get the game, information on the developer, the publisher, any of that stuff down below. In the description of the video, there'll be various links, just like there always are. And until the very next episode, I've been your host, Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you so much for stopping by the Freak Show. We play, we fight, we conquer.